Hello and welcome back to another Let's Play of Civilization 6. We're going for a diplomatic victory as Matthias, and literally I think the first aid request in the entire game has finally rolled in. It's turned 253, and we've built an economy around being able to run projects just as quickly as we can. So let's go ahead and immediately ship everything that we have towards helping our friend. And we should also just hope that he survives this loyalty problem, I think. Rebellion in 7 turns. Okay, so this is actually pretty sad. I forgot that he's actually rebelling. I've already made the cut, so it's like, oh, whatever. But maybe I still get the diplomatic victory points? Probably not. But we're gonna do it anyway. There's really not a very high opportunity cost to learn how the game works here. Maybe I'll get the victory points for being in the lead when he dies. I think I'm going to go for nanotechnology because that's the... Well, actually, that would reveal this tech... How long does it take me to do robotics? Quite a bit of time, actually. Let's just reveal nuclear fusion. I think it takes fewer techs to do that. 5 versus 6, yeah, okay. I don't really care about what's further down on the tech tree. It's really pretty much just phoning things in at this point. I could take the seaport for some extra housing and some extra gold. I think I'll take the sewer if I'm going to take a building in here. Oh, I keep forgetting to buy infrastructure in Kolovsvar. We also need to put this on send aid, maybe. Actually, we can have it... At this point, we can have it invest into itself. We can have it buy its own infrastructure. Yeah, library. And then we'll have it build another district in a little while. It's almost a 5 population, and then it'll get, once it gets up to 6. This is going to be a really, really good city. Actually much better than this one, I think. I'm keeping an eye on the production here to make sure that I finish this in a timely manner with Eiffel. As a matter of fact, I might as well go ahead and get him into place. What else was going on in here? Yeah, I think it's just send aid. And just hope he survives loyalty problems. Seaport. Why not? Like, it doesn't matter. Research lab. Go for a seaport in here. This builder was going to build some wind farms to get this city some power. We're definitely going to swap this tile to make sure that this city gets the power. I don't think you can build solar farms on tundra, can you? Or start on snow, can you? Solar farms, yeah, it can't be built on snow, but it could be built on tundra. I do have some tundra over here, but the easiest way to do it is just get a couple wind farms. Likewise, I should probably get another builder down here just to power this city. With a wind farm here, and a couple solar farms over here. Yeah. I really don't care about the efficiency of this, these builders. It's like I'm at the late game. Estadio de Maracana is gone. Wow, Sweden is already ahead of us in this. I think she's probably just donated a bunch of gold to him. But we can definitely win that game. Let's take our seaport in here. Oh, this guy's going to keep reminding me of his existence. I would rather just wait for a little while. How is he doing? Rebellion in 3 turns. Speaking of which, how is she doing on a science victory? Actually, Greece is technically leading. Culture, or she's not actually... Oh, wow, Greece is totally winning a culture victory. That has to be the... rock bands, doesn't it? regardless, now she's the culture leader, so none of the efforts that I've done are really that important towards winning a culture victory. Or towards preventing a culture victory, because she's making 500 something culture per turn. Although that could have just been projects. Speaking of which, I'm well in first place for the Nobel Prize, so I feel comfortable there. I'm gonna get a couple more traders, actually. Let's trade with Athens. And this builder, what was he doing? I think he's building renewables, right? Yes, for sure. I like the policies that we have, mostly. I could take integrated space cell. Although I definitely have a lot of units that I'm probably paying for, because I think that's how levying works, but I don't remember. Let's just see how far our gold goes down, just to make sure we have a backup way to win. Yep, okay. Oh, I need to run gunboat diplomacy instead of containment. Yep, okay. Oh, he needs a little bit more Diplo favor to be able to declare a disaster. And Tamara, I don't know how. I cannot keep her up. What is she doing with this stuff? She's like snorting it. Whatever. Okay, just gonna get my renewable fleet online. I really don't know what else that I could be doing right now. If you are listening to me right now, you are in it for the long haul, it seems. I'm what, like 10 hours into this game? Okay, I could also get renewables in here. I do have a builder. Let's go ahead and get a couple of builders in this area of our empire. I could also build a spy. I think I'm going to build an alchemical society. And I'm going to... Ooh, we have nukes. We have nuclear stuff. Wow, that was really, really great choice of words. I don't know on what basis she seems she can make... She has literally no military. I could come in and just destroy her. And she built Mont Saint-Michel because that's a good thing to do when you have one city. I always choose on foot. I really have never made any other choice. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me to wait the extra few turns, because the way that I think about it, I'm going to have to produce a spy if that spy dies. Okay, so he died. So the aid request was cut short, and I won 2 diplomatic favor. That's great. That's how that works. Beautiful. So now I think I'm at 19 or 18. So I should have a win on the board. Yeah, I have. The next Congress will give me 1 more point, and then I should just dump everything that I have into science so that I can get up to the to the top of the tree. And this would be the second time that I thought a winner was. Actually, it'd be the 3rd time that I thought a win was much, much farther away and made a cut in a video. I don't know that do I take it out or do I leave it in? I think, well, if I play fast enough, I can keep it in. Sewer. Let's work on science. And let's work on science. So if I had known that, I should have checked to make sure that I was going to win that project. but it turns out that I won anyway because I had so many send aid requests, or send aid projects finished. Just goes to show you that play your cards right. You have the optimal strategy, and you can wind up getting rewarded for it. Oh no, I need to buy this tile before it permanently sinks into the sea. That's a solar farm. We can't let a good solar farm go to waste. And so now the city's powered. Beautiful. Let's trade with Athens. It really doesn't matter. And let's get a wind farm. I'm just having these builders run through our empire and try to make renewables just to keep my coal from ever going down. I like what we have, I think, still. Although I could take natural philosophy. Yeah, so let's take... It's 5-year plan now. Let's take 5-year plan instead of aesthetics. That does cost me 25 culture per turn, but it gets me a bunch more science per turn, which I think is a fair trade, because I really only need 1 point from both of those trees. Or sorry, I need 1 point from among those 2 trees. And it's more likely to come from science than from the culture tree. This is a great one to get because I've just denied Greece the ability to use this for tourism. And incidentally, what is she? Georgia. It's a little late. I wanted to make sure that I finished this, like, it's my weekend, and I wanted to make sure that I finished this game so I could start another one next day. It is late. So we're just gonna dump time towards the Theater Square Festival. It's like the game is over, so what to build next? Like, build nothing, just finding it difficult to know what to say. So there's our super production tile. I'm actually going to prioritize production in the city now, see if I can get it to produce just a little bit more. Well, actually, I think I will go ahead and choose my tiles. So work those two, work this one, and then anything else is at your discretion. Sure. Seems good. We want another trader. This was a really fun one. It was actually really rewarding because I looked at this early game and I did not know whether I could pull this out. And so I'm at the point where I think the satisfying games for me are the games where I look back and I say, I made the right calls. Like like this really could have gone, oh, I forgot to renew this friendship. Like this really could have gone either way. I really could have lost the game and I said I won it. I never actually even got my fishing boats in this city. Bonus points if you're the player who noticed that, because I did not. Let's actually just counter spy. I'm gonna move him to Pex and have him counter spy in our spaceport. What am I doing in the capital? Probably just running campus research grants. Now, I don't need to count my chickens. I need to actually have this Congress happen and make sure that it's correct. Or that it's all on the up and up. I'm going to get a builder in here because the city's technically unpowered, so we can get a bunch of power over here. We do have envoys to send. Is containment swapped in? It is not. How much does it cost? 665 gold. It's probably worth it to get containment. It doesn't matter. Let's just skip our turn. Like, why would I fatigue myself by trying to make that decision when it literally does nothing towards whether I win the game or not. At this point. At this point, the game is locked in. I need to wait 2 turns. We're gonna hard build near future governance. Get towards that carbon recapture. And we're gonna run... I guess I'd go ahead and launch the Earth satellite. If I'm going to do that, then I should buy the research lab, and I actually should have a long time ago. Let's get our theater square in here. Well, the game's over. Why am I doing this? I really just don't think occult research is that useful in many situations. Like, I'm going for a diplomatic victory, and I have so much gold that I really don't know why I would ever run that rather than campus research grants. Like, this gives us science per ley line in the city. Is that 3 science per turn? I could run that in Kolovsvar, but I'm building science buildings in there. I guess I don't have to be building science buildings in there. I could buy them and then be good. So we got the Nobel Prize in Literature. So really we just denied the discount on rock bands. That's all we really needed from that. It's not like I committed literally any effort into that whatsoever. I could take the Sydney Opera House just cuz. Like, why not? Let's build it. Taj Mahal's still around. Let's build the Taj Mahal. Whoops. Okay. Memes are not memes unless I do them fast. Come on, get it. Get it done. This builder. Oh, I should have built it on the river so that I could actually have gotten another renewable. This builder can come up here. Let's move this to another city that would actually benefit from it, like supercalifragilistic. So we're going to counter spy the spaceport. How close are we to our station? We're just a handful of production away. I think we're about halfway done, right? This guy would provide 480 production. So we have a few more turns. Oh, so he has another agenda for the late game. Oh, I'm not actually his ally. Oops. So we can actually just muscle this. We could take Great Work of Writing. I don't know if I'm actually going to win that one. And then I think I can win this for few votes. And I know I'm going to lose this. And let's take the World Games, which is another source of diplomatic victory points, even if I don't win this one. So this is the only one that I could feasibly lose. Let's just dump all my favor into that. Yeah, so we actually won as many points as we could in this one. And so now we're going to get, complete the training athletes project. So now we're going to get another diplomatic victory point for, again, switching all of our production away from campus research grants and towards train athletes. So let's do that. Super boring, I know. But I just, I want to make sure that I get all these points on the board. And I really don't need to produce that many. Let's just keep a few of our, yeah, we'll do that later. We'll run a few turns with the project still. Oh, Hong Kong wanted a trade route. Oh, I'm not citizen of Hong Kong anymore because Tamar stole them. So I need, is containment in? No, gunboat diplomacy's in. Let's go for containment. Am I really getting much use out of Wieselbanken? I guess I'm not. Okay. There we go. For all of our suzerainties again. I need to levy the military in here. And I need to levy the military actually in a lot of places. I'm not going to levy Lisbon's military because it's too expensive, but Hattus's military is pretty cheap. Oh, they don't even have a military, so... Hong Kong, let's levy them. Mitla, we're already levying them. Granada we're not friends with. We're almost suzerain of every city-state in the world. We're almost there. I don't know if, is there an achievement for that or something? Let's take bonus production. It's a lot of production. Done. This is done. We can go ahead and buy a university, which I will do. Or sorry, buy a research lab, which I will do. And then that will increase the power demand. Actually, it's fully powered still, so we'll wait on that. And then I could actually run occult research in here, just to see if it's any good. We do have another great person, which is this guy. So we could actually get maybe some landscape theming going on. Probably not. But who knows? We have tons of units to tell to shut up. There we go. Apparently not all of them. How far are we along? They're actually winning. So you actually get points for maintaining stadiums and aquatic centers. So I could actually build a couple stadiums, can't I? Purchase a stadium. So I need professional sports, which would take me 6 turns. Well, I don't think that's exactly worth it. I think I'd rather take the guaranteed diplomatic point from getting that far along on that tree, because I only need 1 more point to win. Okay, we've got globalization. Maybe that will allow us to, in fact... Oh, that was a civic. Oh, we did complete robotics, yeah, so... Let's get smart materials. Actually, let's get advanced power cells because it's the cheapest one. That might reveal another tech. And this builder can rip up this farm. And then build another solar thingamabob. So I think we just run the project again. Likewise with research grants. I mean, like, they're interchangeable, right? I could win either way, but I guess I prefer to win the project-based way because that feels a little bit more diplomatic victory-y to me than to just, you know, get all the way down the tree. I don't need to be making this decision. What's going on? Let's move this to our spaceport city. We're done here. Next turn. She's gonna try to trade with me. That's fine. I guess I should be giving her 4 diplomatic favor. I'm not gonna let her buy my oil. There's no need to help her along in her victory progress. Not that either of them are particularly close. I keep forgetting to ask for an alliance with him. So ask for an economic alliance. We'll take it for 17 gold per turn, and we get another great person. Holy crap. 2 free techs, I will take it. Should I wait until I cover more of these previous techs? I mean, it's fine. It's fine. That could also tell me where to go. I think I will get nanotech first. Meanwhile, we have a great musician. Lots of great work slots in here. Wind farm there. So now we have 2 landscapes and pecks. We have portrait, Rembrandt, Kaufman. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to theme them. What am I doing? I'm wasting my time trying to get +2 culture per turn in a game that's basically over. I think at this point, I'd have to say that, diplomatic victory is one of the easier victory types to go for if you know what you're doing. It's probably easier if you've done it a time or two, if you've had the chance to play a lot of games and know how the World Congress goes, because if you know how you're voting and what patterns tend to emerge, then it's pretty trivial to get all of your victory points throughout the course of the game. But of course it can be a lot harder if it's complete guesswork. So I would put it with science victory, where it's one of the more straightforward victory types. So there's cybernetics and stealth tech, which I think only one of those was up here. Where's our diplomatic victory point? It's got to be up here then somewhere, because predictive systems is down here. Let's go for advanced power cells. People have been asking for like an economic victory type, and I think that an economic victory is really the diplomatic victory. I think that I don't see how those are different from each other. Like, I'm winning the game because my economy is so strong, pretty much. There's our station. Let's build a theater square. Actually, we don't need any housing in there. We could go ahead and launch the Earth satellite. I probably should have waited for the next one to launch the moon landing, because that gives me a one-time culture boost of a bajillion, which if I were playing slower, then I would have done that. There's somebody there there's some min-maxer that's watching me and like shaking his fist at the screen. I mean, to be fair, that's more than a min-max. That's just like straight up playing bad. If I waited 2 turns, then I would have gotten an entire space project for free. But I don't feel like I need to win by space. Did the game get changed to where this is no longer in here? Where is it? I don't remember which one it is. Oh, we actually have 2 charges because... Oh, beautiful. I think that's the first thing that's ever happened to me, that I've actually gotten Sergei Korolev before I finish these projects, really. So we can actually choose our civic now. So we might actually have done the weirdest diplomatic victory ever. Where, oh, if I can do that, then I totally will. We are winning this, and we're probably getting further into science. But if I can win this game by using a great engineer that has been boosted by the mausoleum to finish a moon landing that gives me a one-time boost of culture, that gives me the last victory point, like that's probably like, that's like jumping the shark and sip. Like that's never gonna get topped. Like things will never be the same if I win the game that way. Containment is in, so I think I can get both of these suzerainties, I think. Oh, containment is not in, but now I'm suzerain of everybody. I don't need to change policies. I don't need to think about anything. So there's infotech. Rabble rousing. When you reduce a player's diplomatic victory points, you get 50% of your diplomatic victory back plus 1 diplomatic. Whatever. So we want smart materials for sure. We finished information warfare. Global warming mitigation. 1 diplomatic victory point. We're going to do it. We did it. Oh my gosh. I love this game. I loved this. This is a super fun game. And we just got Sagan. We're just... we're winning the game in every possible way. There's no way that we're... did we just start the... No, I think we did the moon landing, didn't we? Yeah, we haven't done the exoplanet expedition yet. I was like... I thought I just boosted the exoplanet expedition, but no. Let's go to the next turn, and let's win our diplomatic victory. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. So we have to wait 1 more turn before it actually kicks in and tells me that I have 20 diplomatic victory points. which means that I just press Shift Enter, right? So there's our diplomatic victory point there, but we're not going to get it in time. We can come back and grab synthetic technocracy. And let's get us by, why not? Next turn. If you made it all the way through, thank you very much for watching. This was a really, really fun one. I cannot wait to upload this one.
From your earliest desire to live in peace, to the times when you stood against aggression, you have always sought cooperation. You did not do this merely to brighten your own glory, but because dignity belongs to each of us. And in so doing, you have proved that your ancient and eternal commitment to a shared peace will be the foundation of the world of tomorrow.
Well, I have to say, just one more time, that was the absolute most satisfying victory I've ever had in this game. It's not the one that feels the best. The one that felt the best was the first one. But this is definitely, like, it just felt like everything came together at the very end, and a series of fortunate events. It was like dominoes, just all fell into place. I got the station, I got a space race scientist. Okay, a space race scientist gave me enough culture to win a diplomatic victory. It's just, that was so beautiful. All right, that's why I play Civ, and that's why I think that this game has a lot of compelling moments. It's just like when, like, it all just clicked, you know. Anyway, don't forget to like the video. Please give me I mean, like, come on, that was just so cool. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite that cool in this game before. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm looking forward to the next game of Civ. So I'll see you the next Let's Play. Bye for now.